Yellowstone. You know what I got to do? I got to get them. You want to pull the whatchamacallits out? Airbags?
No, I want to pull the seats out.
Once
I disconnect the power.
I want to pull the airbags out. I'm taking them to Roman on Sunday with the other two that I have. He hasn't got back to me yet and told me that he wants them.
You know what you're doing Saturday?
Saturday?
Yeah.
No, what am I doing Saturday?
My air compressor.
I'm wiring your air compressor Saturday. So you can use it while I'm gone.
Correct.
Sunday, I'm going to Texas. Would that be Sean O'Shea who has joined us already? Nope, it's Jackson Bell. Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Live out here in Kenny's garage where it is getting cold. And Kenny has backed in Pam so that Pam will be nice and toasty warm for him in the morning. I don't know how I get 2 likes and 1 watcher. That's okay. Oh, things are starting to come alive for us in the YouTube world. Like I said yesterday, we finally got monetized, and that monetization has allowed us to start seeing some things that we never saw before. Specifically, some, well, of course, there's all the money that's being made. A couple cents here, a couple cents there. But I'm not going to disparage it at all. For sure. Well, hello there. Fancy seeing you. Xander, my brother from down under. Well, how about this? My Kiwi from another, oh, I was going to say she-he, but I'm not going there. My Kiwi brother, how about that? You know they call guys from New Zealand Kiwis? Did you guys all know that that's watching right now? Right, Xander? You guys are Kiwis. Do you, is that a bad name for you guys, or is that something that you're used to being called a Kiwi? My next question, I guess, just don't say Kiwi from another Iwi. I don't know what an Iwi is. Okay, I won't say it. But Kiwi is an acceptable nomenclature. I'm not calling you a bad name or anything, am I? I, of course, don't mean to be if I am. KJ, you're about to lose your key, bub. Maori tribe. I have no idea what that means, Xander. Xander is from the Maori tribe. I don't personally like it, but it's fine. Well, if you don't like it, I will not call you a Kiwi. I'll call you Xander from New Zealand. How about that? My man Xander from New Zealand. When I was a young man, we're pulling seats out of this thing here. Why would you shut both of those? Well, I wanted to get over there and pull, whatchamacallits? Appalachian Well Services. This guy was a well guy. So,
Get out of the way.
KJ's hollering at me, get out of the way. One of the things I wanted to introduce you guys to, no, I mean, Iwi is a name. Oh, okay, I see. The Maori tribe, sure. I see. We don't, I'm Irish. We don't have tribes. I'm from County Down, if that means anything. I do not have a red right hand. I have a giant mitt. Finally! It seems like YouTube didn't want me joining tonight. I don't know why. YouTube gets finicky at times.
I don't know if you want these seatbelts in the front.
Why? Are they all nasty? You can wash them. You actually can put them in the car wash. Or car wash. You guys ever do that when you're redoing a car? Take the seatbelts and put them in a dishwasher? It's supposed to clean them up. I'm Irish, English, Scottish, and Italian. Amen, brother. You got all of them mixed in there. Little Scotch, Irish, English. Wop. That's a bad word. I shouldn't say that. You guys know what WAP stands for here in the States? When we're talking about anybody from Italy? No, WAP, W-O-P. That's a racial slur for without papers. Don't! I'm getting in there and taking that Dumaflage out. You're gonna need that. Oh, you're selling him everything? You are selling the seats now. You found somebody. $250. Whew. Set of leather seats for $250. This thing is filthy in here. Xander, you seem like a mutt. I think that's the best way to describe every American in the world. We're all mutts, right? I'm proud to be a mutt myself. All right, do you guys know how to take this airbag out of here?
Don't take it out of there yet.
Why?
You're gonna freaking explode it on yourself.
No, I'm not. You're unplugging the battery right now, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll give it like 20 minutes.
Oh, we'll be all right.
I already have a set of 6'4" airbags.
I know. I'm taking them 2 sets. You think I would remember how to take these out of here, considering I have had a set out already. What are you doing? I'm worried. I'm about to start working on the airbag and KJ's going after stuff with a pry bar. I thought I was a sausage. Y'all taking the dash out. My intention is not to take the dash completely out, but I do want the airbags out of it. Ow, you dirty, rotten son of a gun. KJ took the seats out of it, so that makes things interesting. Flip you around here, make you look at the back of the cab until I switch things around. Get you here. You can see me anyway. Mutts have the most gene diversity and statistically the best chance of survival. Survival of the mutts, the fittest. I live in natural gas country here in southwestern Pennsylvania, and this was a apparently it was a gas well truck, or not. I'm not going to say it was a gas well truck specifically. KJ says it was a farmer's truck. What's up under there? Have you guys ever been used to that is a little nut of some sort. What were we talking about? So the town we come from, Avella, is in the midst of gaining some national attention right now. There's a podcast that just came out. First episode was today, so episodes 1 and 2 are out. The name of the podcast on Apple Podcasts is The Unborn. It's a true story about a young man and his wife who KJ was friends with. KJ's actually better friends with the young man's younger brother. And I'm not going to use real names here because in the podcast, they definitely change all the names. They're using the right voices, though. And what's that, bub? Yeah, the gentleman who, the main character of the podcast. Hey, Chevy 5-Speed. What's happening? So the main character of this podcast actually detailed Clifford for us a while back. And like I said, here in Avella, it's a very small town. Everybody knows everybody. And for this podcast to come out, the funny thing tonight is we were all sitting there trying to figure out who everybody was. And there was one character that we didn't have any idea who it was. But it took me about 5 minutes to figure it out. My favorite meal, prime rib. I like me some steak. I'm actually, I haven't started it yet, but very soon I got to get to the store. I've been trying to cut the pop out. Of course, we talked about that. Prime rib is good. I said trying, sir. But how about carne asada? That's good, absolutely. When I go to all the Mexican food establishments near us, carne asada is what I get for sure. Carne asada, essentially, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm probably wrong, because I'm wrong a lot of the time, is prime rib cut really thin, right? Or not prime rib, carne asada. Carne asada is ribeye that's been cut real thin, if I'm not mistaken. Shaved ribeye steak sandwich. That sounds good. Skirt. Carne asada is skirt. That's a new one on me. I don't know what skirt is. Fill me in, Fernando. I am a little bit of a foodie. Obviously, you don't get this way by not being a foodie. I make a killer chili. For those of you wondering, my chili does have... yes, I have tried to sell parts on eBay. And what I do is I'll take, and that's what I'm going to be doing with this truck, is removing all of the electric bits, the electronic control modules and stuff like that. And that's what I try to sell on eBay. But, believe it or not, they don't, flank steak, they don't sell very well. We mainly sell, I should say KJ, because all I do is watch and collect and labor for him. But he sells to the marketplace crowd, which around here, around us, is essentially all the guys keeping their work trucks on the road. We're actually working on some new merch, some new shirts for KJ, Rush Motorsports, that are just going to be a real patriotic theme. It's going to say something along the lines of real similar to the Zelensky saying, "We sell used parts to the American working man because we are the American working man." Flank steak is skirt steak. Okay, I get it. All I know is it's good. And actually what I was saying was I'm getting ready to go carnivore, which is a giant lifestyle change because it is all beef, meat, anything that has anything to do with, man, there's all kinds of stuff up in here. Animal. I've done it before. I've not gone completely carnivore. So carnivore is essentially cutting all carbs out of your diet, all sugars. I have gone keto before, and I've been very successful with it. Not only in losing weight, but my health. Like I said, I've been hanging out with the doctor here a lot recently to find out, where we're at, what we got to do. And my blood work and everything is real good. Triglycerides are a little high. Cholesterol is good. And I asked them what they thought of the carnivore diet before I just arbitrarily decided to put myself on it. And my cardiologist thinks it's a good idea. And my regular doctor said, just give it a shot. Can't hurt. It's a little looser. Having limited the carbohydrates that I'm taking in, my knees are already feeling a ton better. And when I mean a ton better, I mean a ton better. I'm not so much going to worry about what the scale says. I'm just going to do it. I think in the past, I have always gotten real tied up in what that scale says. You know what I mean? Both ways, and that's really what discourages a guy. Is whenever that scale's not moving. My objective this time is to get healthy and get this figured out. I'm about to go ape on this thing, I think. Xander. I mostly only eat meat, but lately been eating a fair bit of corn. Well, the American, do I smoke cigarettes or drink? I do drink on occasion. I quit smoking about 20 years ago. When my family started to come about, I quit smoking. If this thing blows on me, I want you guys to see it. The interesting thing about these is there's really not much to them. That may be important to somebody. It's a very good dash panel. But here's the airbag. That's one. And like I said, if you guys were here, or maybe you weren't here for it, I am going to take these airbags to Roman Atwood. Earlier last week, he was at a scrapyard near him looking for airbags. And you can't sell airbags on eBay. Ask me how I know. I've tried. I quit smoking when I was conceived. God bless you, Xander. I used to watch Roman Atwood all the time back in the day. He actually has a really cool show now that just the Roman Atwood vlogs that I enjoy. He talks a lot about business. He spends a lot of time in his what is that thing called? His laundromat. But it's cool. He's a good guy. It seems like, I think he's a good dude. I've never really met him. I've interacted with him a little bit, but they live, I've been to the laundromat. They only live, I don't know, about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours from us here. Does anybody watch Diesel Creek here on the YouTubes? Diesel Creek lives about 15 minutes from me. Don't forget to hit the like button. We got 4 likes. They definitely do a lot of moving around. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. All right, we got one out. Now I gotta go get the other one out. I'm gonna turn you guys this way. And I'm gonna go over there and see how I can do on that side. I'll be right back. KJ, do you need a set of whatchamacallits for any of your trucks? Tire iron. No? There's a good tire iron on here. Is it hitch any good or is it jump?
It's junk. I would let the back cover off, but I don't know if I want to use it.
Oh, is it beat up? Yeah. Well, that sucks. It's me again, Margaret. Now, if I remember correctly, I need to remove this outer case before I can get to the screws that hold this Dumaflage. Forza King, welcome. Loftus family, welcome. Dirt Perfect and Let's Dig 18. I started watching them a while back whenever we were getting ready to do some dirt work here. And I do dig them. I do dig their channels, but I just don't watch them much anymore. Obviously, they hang out with Diesel Creek a little bit. What am I doing? I'm pulling airbags out of this parts truck. Do I have any equipment other than what you guys have seen us use here in the in our lives? Our forklift, of course. Dirt equipment, no, but we will and are looking. KJ is planning on building here on the farm, and in that process, we need to, of course, get some equipment so we can start moving dirt. We live on a 80 some acre family farm. You believe? And what's that, Bubba?
Just wait till they see what happens next week when you're gone.
Are you gonna do lives while I'm gone?
No, I think I'm just gonna video it.
So we got a surprise coming for you guys. Don't blow them up. No, I'm actually taking them out, Loftus, for Roman Atwood. I'm gonna take them over to Roman and drop them off at the whatchamacallit. Next week. So next week, guys, things are going to be a little spotty. I'm probably going to be doing a couple lives from a whatchamacallit, like I've done in the past. We'll do a couple marketplace lives where I go through marketplace and we talk about the junk that's on there for sale and how those crackheads want way too much money for it, because I am going to be on the road for work. I have got to go. I don't know what size it is. It just beat me up. I got to go to Texas for work next week. Much to the chagrin of my wife and family. But you got to do what you got to do. And in the process, of course, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So we'll continue to do some lives. Hell no, I ain't flying, Sean. You see how big I am? No, Brad, I'm not going to the 1796 ranch. Brad just joined and said I love Texas. I am driving Joe. My 223 1794. I'm sorry, sir. My 2023 Super Duty is what I'm taking.
You don't want to take my 1986 Super Cab?
No, I think
Why?
I think I'll fare a little better in my Super Duty.
I'll save fuel mileage.
Yeah.
Look, she gets about 14, 15.
Can you give me a straight screwdriver?
No, I can't.
Please?
Nope.
Please,
Not today.
You should have knocked this thing in neutral. Raw. I'm gonna sit down on a stud here. If you drive, you'll probably be coming through Joplin. Joplin. Which Joplin, Sean?
Yeah, tell them what we're doing next. We're out.
Yeah, I haven't got there yet. Where'd I go?
Right there beside you. Back.
Joplin, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee. I think that's how it's got me going. I'm going to leave Sunday, stop in Columbus on the way, and hope to make it to Nashville Sunday night. And then,
Tennessee.
And then past Nashville, my plan is to drive the rest of it Monday.
That steering wheel has seen some days.
Yeah, man, it is definitely beat. It is definitely beat. And I just might be going through Joplin, Missouri, right before you head south for Texas. Well, I was supposed to go to Missouri for what's going on in Texas, but that's all changed, as things do. You want this stuff?
No.
I think that's really all I have to take out of there.
Go to the house.
KJ's leaving me, guys. Did you find my... Yeah, I have your email for sure. Loftus. Isn't this in here clip or something? Oh, I want to get the boat winterized, and then the women can park over there. That's something we have to do Saturday. I have to do 3 videos Saturday. I need to do the last video for Auto 1. I have to do the video for Salty Captain. And I want to do a video of me leaving and getting started for the road trip.
So I know we can use Salty Captain for.
What?
Larry.
I'd like to do it for all of them, but we're not going to have time to do it for all of them.
Try and get some of that undercoating off that stupid thing.
I am definitely in a 2009 F350. You're absolutely right, Loftus. Yeah, so Saturday's going to be busy. And we got to winterize the boat.
All of it.
And you're not going to be home.
I'm hoping to start early.
And we got to get the gooseneck up tomorrow. We got to get the gooseneck up. We're just going over everything that's got to be done here before I head out to whatever the name of that place is. Texas. Here, that's a surprise for you. Left this out for you. Take it.
I want it.
Well, pick it up off the ground so the mice don't eat it. Some people's children. I'm not mistaken. This thing is just clipped in here. I think there's little pin clips or something. I'm going to use you guys again. Whatever it is, it's right there and I cannot see it. What do you guys see back there? Anything good? I'm 90% sure whatever I need to do is right inside there. the love of dust. The love of Minnie Pearl. I can't see what the heck it is. Like KJ said, this steering wheel has had better days, man. I just tore one of these apart the other day. Well, not the other day, it's been a while. Normally, right about now, I would get online and look up how to remove the camouflage. No. Ah, I found something. Feels like a 7mm. How was everybody's Tuesday? Anyway, like I was saying, when I'm in Texas, KJ is planning on starting to pull Larry apart. And in that process, I asked him if he was planning on doing video or lives. He said no, probably no lives, because he doesn't have access to the channel. I've tried to give it to him, but he doesn't want it. You mean Wednesday? Hello from the future. What's the winning lottery numbers here in southwestern Pennsylvania today, Xander? I'll share it with you. I promise. I'm a man of my word. Could that possibly be a Phillips screwdriver? That's exactly what it is. It is a Felipe screwdriver. Hey, Mongo, how are you, buddy? Yep, turning wrenches tonight. I gotta go get a Phillips screwdriver. I'll be right back, guys. I didn't bring a Phillips. Oh, okay, he's not gonna be happy. That's clear. KJ is not gonna be happy. Felipe screwdriver. I just shot oil all over the side of Pam, yanking this thing around. My Tuesday in Wilkes-Barre. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the congratulations. Yeah, I just shot oil all over the side of Pam by whipping the steering wheel around. So I was telling you guys about that podcast. You got to check that thing out. It's one of those true crimes type podcasts where they're talking about, like I said, the unborn. It's definitely an interesting story. Okay, well. I know this thing is on pins. It's something stupid. If you need a Powerball or something to go with those lotto numbers, it's 6. So I've never really done a whole lot of training work, but can the same cross member be used for a T5 that was used for a C6 and a bullnose? Bigfoot finder. Do you think Bigfoot has a human wiener or a red rocket like a dog? Human. Bigfoot is a multi-dimensional being. That's why we can't find him. He travels between dimensions. Just in case you guys were wondering. That depends, Sean. The cross member changes for 4 to 2-wheel drive, of course, because of the position of it. I've never put a T5 in a bullnose, but I do know that the cross member for a C6 4-wheel drive and a M50D 4-wheel drive are the same. T5 though, I don't know. I would imagine it's got to be close. It's got to be close. Especially for that C6, because the C6 is a long transmission. And if I'm not mistaken, that T5 is pretty long too. You building a race truck? Putting a T5 in it? Interdimensional being. I've been trying to get Bigfoot to stop up here and have a drink with us some night, but he's a busy guy. Nope, that ain't coming off. It's what I have to work with. Are you going 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive? Over there in Missouri, you guys still get snow, don't you? And I'm about to give up on this, which is not my style, I have to admit. But it's also, and the only reason I'm thinking about giving up on it is because it's 4x4. The reason you can't find Bigfoot is because he lives here. He only goes to the U.S. on weekends. I never really give that. Well, they're different dimensions, right? You've already told me you're in tomorrow, Xander. And not much snow. Mostly just ice. Todd will be home in a few weeks. He's the true Yeti. Yeah. I did meet a Yeti. I don't know if we can call him Bigfoot per se, but he is most definitely a Yeti. I have to see you. You have to go see me. Southwestern Pennsylvania. Where are you at, Forza King? I guess I don't like you, Mongo. Why don't you like me? Who said that? I have to go. Okay. I see what you're saying. Thanks for joining us tonight, Forza King. Greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your evening. I'm just about done here myself because I got to look up and see how this stupid steering wheel airbag comes out. I don't want to fight it anymore. I want to take it out without fighting it. Why don't you like me anymore, Loftus? I mean, that's sad, but I don't know why. You'll have to tell me why. Sledgehammer. No, George. I don't want the doggone thing to blow up on me. Oh. Ta-da! Look at that. Well, that's awesome. KJ needs this. That's why I don't want to destroy it. And when I say KJ needs this, I mean he needs this shifter. That's odd. It's back here. I was going to say use a hammer too. That's not what I figured. That's not what you meant to say. The path of least resistance is often the wisest one, but tends to build less character. I'm sure that there is a much easier path than a hammer to knocking that steering wheel apart. He went to the house. He wasn't feeling well today. He actually called off work, which, come to think of it, I think might be the first time that the kids ever ever called off of work. Dream truck. I actually own it. Well, I don't own it, but I drive it every day. 2003 F250 4-door 8-foot bed. Mine's got a 7.3 in it. I don't know that I would get a 6.7. I gotta be honest with you guys. For the minimal towing I do, I like the power of the gas drop. It gives me what I need when I need it. 7.3 is the best. Ford, yes sir. Ford all the way. Can someone answer why I like Fords? Power stroke. 7.3 power stroke? Too complicated. All the diesels, believe it or not, are too complicated. Way too much technology. But that's how they're able to turn them right up with the technology. You guys have seen the diesel particulate filters and all that stuff, right? You know they're coming out with a gasoline particulate filter as well. IDI didn't have enough speed. It did not. Bye, Loftus. Be good, brother. Thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Stay out of trouble if you can. If not, tell them I told you so. I'll be your bad influence, even though I'm not. But just stay out of trouble, huh? Stay in school. The IDI wasn't a bad motor. They will not start without glow plugs. That's for sure. If you have an IDI and it doesn't have glow plugs, it ain't starting. That's all there is to it. I am not a Ram guy. I will never be a Ram guy. Rams were popular here a while back. And I don't know. I've never been a fan of them. I've done some work, front end work and stuff on them. Just not a big fan of the ram. Trying not to destroy this because, like I said, KJ wants it. Well, I'm trying to get the center center, not the center. This isn't the center. The shifter boot off. And it's fighting me. I'm sure there's another screw on it here. Either that or it's clipped in. Because I'm fat. That's how you have fun. No, I agree. You definitely, it's just, well, I mean, what the? All right. Want me to no. I don't need a hammer. KJ wants this. Like I said, he wants to use it in his truck. It's really weird that this truck even has a transfer case shifter because it's an XLT Lariat. Why it has one, I don't know. I got the top two screws out, and I got the one clip on the front out. Oh, there it comes, right? Yeah, you dirty dog. Ta-da! I just had to step away for a moment, I guess. One bolt, that's all it's holding on there. 10 mil. Message automatically held for review. George Froats. YouTube said 3 tabs pull the airbag while prying on the tabs. Yeah, but how do you get to the tabs, George? That's interesting. That must screw into that. Ta-da! This inner one's important too. It's what keeps all the noise out. Man, this thing is, I can't get over. Turn the steering wheel. Look how dirty. Muddy. Well, we got it out of there. Happy about that. You guys probably can't hear me because I'm being so doggone quiet, but it's inside of this truck here. Turn the steering wheel. 3 clips. 3 tabs, pull on airbag while prying on the tab. Turn the steering wheel. I knew that there were clips in there. We're putting some floor down in my daughter's bedroom. Every time I turn the steering wheel, George, I squirt KJ's truck with oil. So I imagine that this is a clip. It is definitely a clip. I can feel things moving. I just don't know how it comes apart. Do I have to shove something in it? If this thing blows on me, nice. Now I lock the steering wheel out. There's one right there, too. Ow. He used a flathead screwdriver to pry. I think this one's a bit big. Let me go get a shorter flathead screwdriver. I'm back. Flathead. Mongo is monetized. He sure is. Thank heavens for that. And thank you for noticing, Hardball. To the guy who was asking why I'm breathing so doggone heavy working on this truck, I'm going to address that. You've seen equipment, or even these trucks, right? With the big engines and stuff in them. Well, a big engine needs a lot of air to operate. And that's your answer. I need a lot of air to operate. Because I got a big engine. How about that? So next week, like I said, I'll be in Texas. KJ will be wrenching on Larry. Hopefully not burning our garage down. He won't. He's good, but he's, well, I don't know. He might. Ow. What in the Sam Hill? Ta-da! Man, oh day. The stuff that's on that steering column is impressive. Okay, let's do this now that I got this out. There's the hole for the clip. I would say it's got to go from the outside in, would be my guess. Screwdriver, little screwdriver, where did you go? I need a pick. I'm gonna go get a pick. Won't be long now, and you'll be so rich and famous, you won't even bother with us common folk. That's a negative, my friend. I'm hoping for the rich and famous part, but the bother with common folk, I'll never forget. I'll never forget who got me here, that's for sure, or will get me there. I shouldn't say has got me there. When I get back, we're going to talk a little bit about YouTube and the journey so far. That's a good pick. So we've been talking a lot. Thank you, Forza King. We've been talking a lot about Garnett tools. Jaron Galmore is his name. But Jaron works with me at H&K Equipment. We've been friends for a long time. And he has a successful YouTube channel that's been monetized for quite some time. That is definitely the clip. And we were comparing notes today. Now, when I say we were comparing notes, we were comparing stats, not necessarily channel stats, but we were comparing YouTube stats. And we found out that less than 6% of all YouTube channels are monetized. Yeah, after he flipped it over to demonstrate, right? He sees how it works. How did he get the name Garnett? Garnett was his dad's name. I think it might even be his middle name. But Jaron is a good dude. And I'm not just saying that because he works for me. I'm saying that because I truly believe Garnett is a good dude. But yeah, so 6% of all YouTube channels in the world are monetized, which I thought was an amazing number. I can feel the clip in there. I just can't get it to move. When I take this thing out of here finally, oh, that's different. I figured it was his last name. No, When I get this thing out of here. All right, guys, I'm going to do something here. Give me a second. I will be back if you come back. I just got back, Forza King. I am actually going to go away for a second and then come right back. I got to get this thing out of here before I leave. Give me a minute. Actually, I'm going to see if I can leave you guys up while I do this. It just takes me right back to it. Huh.